rock out and have fun, all for a good cause. It's what you can do this weekend at Acoustics for Autism. Scott Hayes is here this afternoon to tell us more about the amazing event and what it benefits. Welcome again, my friend. Yeah. So this is the 18th year. Going back to 2008, the first year, take me back to what first, whose idea it was with you and Nicole, and how we got to where we are now in 2025.
I was late to the party, so I was a couple years after that I got to witness what was going on. But if you go to the first one, I think Nicole Corey started it. She had maybe 16 bands. It was a lot of bands for one day on a Sunday
at
the Village Idiot, yeah. And they raised a lot of money, a lot more than projected. And she was very firm, and is still very firm, on the fact that when you raise money for a cause, you should be able to equate that to tangible benefits in people's lives. And so she's been on that mission ever since. And so what we do is we exist to raise money and help people with out-of-pocket expenses for treatment options for ASD.
Project I Am. And over 17 years, this is being the 18th year, $1 million to 450 different families. Yeah. And you're all volunteer-based. There's no money taken off the top. Every dollar goes right to help these families. And I've done stories every year on the families affected by it, and they're so appreciative, and they need it so badly. Whether it's a special school, special equipment for home, special therapy, there's so many things when you're on the autism spectrum that you need help with, and this is such a great cause.
Well, we help those families experiment and find the treatment option that may work for them. We have a saying, if you meet a child on the spectrum, you've met one child on the spectrum, because it presents in so many different ways, and the treatment options are varied, just like the spectrum is. And so we allow families to try different things, and they won't go broke doing it because we'll help fund it. As long as a healthcare practitioner says this might be good, we'll typically fund it. And we've been with these families over that 18-year period, and just seen the difference. We've seen kids that were non-communicative going to college. We've just seen all kinds of results. So we're really proud of the work that we do, and you're right, it's 100% volunteer-based. We have very, very low overhead. We don't have an office. I mean, you and I were talking in the break.
It's your living room.
Our house is just full of the silent auction items that will be moved over and staged. But that's what we're most proud of, that it is truly, the money we raise goes directly to where we can make the most impact.
So on Sunday you'll have 9 different stages, nearly 100 bands playing from noon till 2 a.m. It's just a great time. And you raise a lot of money, all with free admission, which makes it remarkable because, and really, like the drink prices are very reasonable, but you're really asking for a lot of donations, and people are very, I've done the cash grab. People are so generous when you walk around with that bucket throwing dollars in there and buy silent auction everything.
There's something, Nicole is very loyal to her ideas and to the people that support us. And she's always, we've gotten advice that, hey, if you just charged $1 or $5, we beg to differ. We think people are going to give more freely if they're not required to. And so we want to make this event available to everybody. And so there is no cover charge to get in. And if people feel that they want to contribute, we give them a lot of ways to do so. The silent auction, raffles, and like you mentioned, the cash grab, where dignitaries like yourself will help us go out during one long song. And we typically have a benefactor who will match whatever we raise during that song. So we've got a good model, we think.
You really do, and it gets better every year. You ever able to estimate the number of people that come down for this?
Yeah, we work with the Chamber of Commerce, and they estimate between 30 and 40,000 people throughout the whole day.
All downtown Maumee.
Yeah.
On 9 different stages.
Nine different stages, and I'll tell you, we get a lot of questions about, well, is the weather going to affect this event? All the tents are heated. Yep. We've got patio heaters even out on Conant Street.
And you're indoors, and so you got the Elks, you got the Village Idiot, you got Buster Brown. So there's a lot of options on different kinds of music, a lot of options on where do you want to watch your music for the day.
Yeah, if you go to acousticsforautism.com, you can see the band lineup. New this year, the 9th stage is singer-songwriter singer-songwriter themed at Uptown Fondue, which is a new venue for us, another brick and mortar venue to go along with the Village Idiot, Elks, Small Box Music, and Buster Brown's. So yeah, there's lots of options. The other thing we've got this year is a bunch of options for shuttle locations. So we can get you, if you can get to downtown, the Cock and Bull, or Perrysburg at Levis Commons, Maumee Parkway Plaza, Hollywood Casino, you can park there, and the schedule's on the website, acousticsforautism.com. You can get a ride and be dropped off at the front door. We also have at the old Maumee General Store on Illinois, is kind of like an extended parking lot where we're going to be making van runs all
That's
day.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Scott, thank you so much. By the way, coming up at 4 o'clock today, or at 6 o'clock tonight, I'll have my story about, you'll meet Gabriel, who is on the spectrum and is a recipient of the scholarships from Acoustics for Autism.